Welcome to our second lesson from the parable of the talents of money. The second lesson we're getting from Matthew 25, verse 14, which reads, "Again, it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his property to them. The master entrusted his property to the servants. His property to the servants. It was his property in the hands of the servants. The property changed hands, but did not change ownership. The master knew that it was his money, and the servants knew that it was their master's money. The servant with the 1 talent told the master, I went out and hid your talent in the ground. I went out and hid your talent in the ground. He knew that it was his master's money and that he had to trade it for the master. If he would not trade it, he kept it safely and returned it to the master. In a kingdom, and we are in a kingdom, everything belongs to the king. Even the lives of the citizens belong to the king. He owns the land, the people, and all that they have. Every citizen in the kingdom is a steward of the king's good. This is the exact situation for all of us who have accepted and received the kingdom offered to us by Jesus. We have become citizens of the kingdom and subjects of the king. He bought us through the sacrifice of his body and blood on the cross. The Bible says, you were bought at a price. 1 Corinthians 6:20 and 1 Corinthians 7:23. Paul would say, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Galatians 2:20. All that comes to us is given in trust. It is a king's goods and money in our keeping. Your salary is a trust. Your earnings are a trust. Do you own an inheritance? It is a trust. By trust, we mean that you will have to give an account to the one who trusted you with the wealth or money. As a kingdom citizen, you must understand that your money and everything else belongs to the Father. He owns you and he owns everything you have. You must live your life and run your affairs like one who will give an account. Therefore, it is important to know what the master approves or disapproves in terms of your lifestyle and in the management of his goods and services under your care. How does God want you to use your money and property? How does he intend for you to make your money and acquire wealth? How does he take it, whether you are rich or poor? This is important to know, and I think it's a second very important lesson we take from the parable of the talents of money. God bless you, and God bless you abundantly.